Hello everybody, dzień dobry to the Czech people, Strasvoje, dobry dzień to the Russian people, Ukrainian people out there, and hello for all those who have no idea what I'm talking about. My name is Heflatv from Heflatv here, and this is the best of one tiebreaker, Kompas Gaming versus your family. So that is a Ukrainian team with, well, it is 4 people, and your family, officially Slovak team, but also with like 4 Czech people, so both of them are not quite according to what they should be. But yesterday I got informed, at least by one guy, that they were like, yeah, well, we don't care as long as they're from our community, which includes the Slovakians and the Czech people, then everything is fine. Like with me is originally Bo1, a guy from an island where it's always raining, miserable food, and the women are ugly. I'm calling it. It's the UK, but apparently he just disconnected in Skype. So let's see if he's coming back. If not, you have to suffice with me alone. Either way, everything or nothing. Go big or go home. That's the deal here. So Kompas Gaming, a team that has been playing very successfully in JDL as well. I casted those guys in several other smaller tournaments as well. Plus, of course, the start of the Pro Series last season, and they are still playing there for the next season. While other games like joinDOTA, for example, they made it into the Star Series. I'm not sure if they actually managed to get the qualifiers for the Star Series, but definitely not a team you want to underestimate. Your family, I have to admit, a pretty new team for me. Like, I mean, we had here and there, like we saw them on Division 2 games. I think we casted them as well before, like not me personally, but a caster of Heflatv. But either way, what I saw last time, it was quite promising actually. So yeah, and since I also have like one viewer of mine, his name is Noisy, and like I don't know, he followed me back then when the project Heflatv, like my private stream on Twitch at Heflatv, was still like just gameplay, you know, just playing Dota, talking to people and everything. From back then, he's actually a follower, and like this week, after I casted the first game of your family, he was writing me on Steam. He was like, "Well, you're casting like my favorite team and everything. I can give you insights." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, sure. And go cast the next one. There's a lot of Czech and Slovakian people who want to see it." I'm like, "Oh, sure, why not?" So yes, I kinda committed myself to all those tiebreakers that your family play here. Otherwise, I would have set another caster on it. But he was like, "No, there's people they like you." I'm like, "Okay, fine, we go for it." So that's it. That means I also have some sort of insight, at least. Like I can actually pronounce player names correctly now, and I know about why are they from which country, why don't they care if it's Czech, Slovak, are they reforming plans for next season. Like small little infos I always like to have about teams, which is of course hard to keep track of, like if you're casting small and big teams, because keeping up with the pro scene in CIS, C, NA, SA, EU, China, etc. is already hard enough, and then Division 2, Tier 2, 3, 4 teams, that is too much for a caster brain. But I don't want to chit-chat too much. Let's see what we got here. We have the first band stage coming through, and oh, I just received a Skype message from Bo1. Oh, okay, let's call him. Let's see if he's with us now. But it doesn't show any good quality here. Internet connection problem. I don't think he's joining that cast. So, then either way, I just start the cast on my own. We make it solo then. So, back to topic. We have the first stage bannings coming out. We have the Batrider as well as the Invoker, standard pick, like standard bans when you consider the 6.8 meta, and then we have of course the Lycan and the Train Protect, the more popular ban when it comes to the 6.8.1 version of Dota meta at the moment. So I definitely like it because it doesn't prolong the games unnecessarily, because yeah, if you have a Train Protect against you, you have to commit fully to the towers, which is sometimes just pain to watch for some teams, because if that tower survives with just 1 HP, next time you come back, it's full HP. So either way, talking about full HP and pushing towers, we already have an HS Prophet for Kompas Gaming here, as well as a Dazzle. Like, it's been a while I've seen a Dazzle actually. In the CIS scene in 6.8 he was super popular. Like, we got combinations, we got Tiny Dazzle, we got Slaughter Dazzle for the double, for the slow plus the double minus armor. We had the Centaur Warrunner Dazzle for like Centaur even going Rampage with like just 1 HP. That all really worked out, but yeah, with 6.81 and everything, the Dazzle not as popular anymore as it should be, especially because people started to counter pick an axe, because an axe doesn't care at all about Shallow Grave. He just dunks in your face like Michael Jordan. So on the other side we have a Doom. Well, Doom overall a nice pick. It's one of the most popular picks in the Chinese scene. There you have Dooms regardless. In the European scene usually you have Dooms being picked just as an answer to something you want to do. So in this case your family going a bit Chinese style, which I like of course. Doom is something that can easily anytime farm away, because you have Devour plus Midas ticking. Like the Midas build is, I'd say, yeah, 99% the build every Doom wants to go for. Sometimes we see actually Dooms not managing to go in a Midas because they're offlaning, and then you actually see quite a difference. A Doom with Devour and Midas, he will not care about the game as such, because he will farm either way. It's just crazy to see that. But yeah, Disruptor, one of the most popular supports at the moment. I like him a lot. I think he's underplayed. The Klims build, like maxing Klims first into Kinetic Field, is at the moment a lot more popular than the Thunderstrike Harass build, and I definitely like that. So they put a Dragon Knight on top of that, so that means we have probably our mid-hero set. So Dragon Knight, I don't even need to say anything. Of course, a hero with nice pushing potential. It's an overall nice hero. He is tanky. He can transition in a nice right click. He has some magical burst with the brief fire as well as a stun, and of course he comes with Dragon Blood, really tanky. And the corrosive skin starting with level 6 ultimate is always something nice to have against pushing towers down in a slow siege process. Tree Protector is out, therefore those towers won't heal up anyway. That means all you have to do is pop the dragon form, apply the debuff, and 125 damage is going that tower's way. So second ban stage, we have to Storm, the Brewmaster, and yes, I'm so happy the Brewmaster is out. I can't see this hero anymore. For me, in my opinion, the Brewmaster needs a bit tweaking with the mechanics, like the guaranteed crits, the guaranteed dodges and everything, like the entire system of Drunken Brawl or Drunken Haze, forcing the other team into I don't know, picking voids or going for hexes or going for MKBs, everything just to disable that goddamn dodge of his. It's just amazing. I mean, there's different approaches how you can play against a Brewmaster. Some people do it with initial silence so he doesn't get his ultimate off. Some people say like, okay, fine, we meet in late game and then we just rape you because there he's actually falling off. And then other people are saying like, okay, heavy magical burst if we can't get you with physical down. Either way, there's different approaches to the Brewmaster, and yeah, I'm just happy we don't have him here. And now, well, Bloodseeker and Tinker, this is definitely something interesting. I didn't see any of those two happening for Kompas Gaming, but two heroes that get quite popular, like the Summit, for all those who have been following it, like both of them have been played and utilized. I actually like it. I like everything that is global plus Bloodseeker, because your Nature's Wrath, for example, would hit because someone is low, and getting those bounces then mostly ticks people off, not to mention that you could just teleport in and just, of course, right click those people down and you always know where they are because you have the global vision. It's also the perfect counter pick against Slark, of course, as you all know, because he's not regening up. The Tinker, well, we saw it on the Summit, like from Excalibur as well as Dandy, and yeah, you see what they did with the Tinker, so Fat Tinker is nothing you really want to have. Either way, Slaughter IO combination for Kompas Gaming, so that's quite dangerous actually. So we have a relocate against us as well as the Nature's Prophet. So Nature's Prophet can actually initiate, put its sprout up, Slaughter IO coming in with a relocate. We have a stun, amplified damage, the spirits, the Nature's Prophet, and a Slaughter just bash in your face. That is quite a nasty combination. So let's see how your family is responding to that. And well, on the other side we have the Shadow Shaman. I already talked about the pushing potential of a Dragon Knight. With the Shadow Shaman Master Pose, there's even more coming now. So I definitely like that. And well, let's see. The last bans are coming out. It's a Centaur for Kompas and a Death Prophet for your family. And now Kompas Gaming. I didn't even see in the lobby who is Radiant. Like, I have to assume Kompas Gaming is Radiant, because the Shadow Fiend pick on the Dire side, I'm not a big fan of it. simply because you need those side stacks for some snowball farming, for just some flashy farm, because your supports or you yourself stack them up. If it's enough on the dire side, that always kind of depends how you, will do in mid. But against the Dragon Knight, well, he will harass you down with the brief fire all the time, and then it's just all about who finds the rune, or like are the supports successful getting you out of the lane or even ganking you, which gives then one or the other a level advantage. So let's see how this is going, but I just assume Kompas Gaming is on the Radiant side, otherwise the pick would not make too much sense there. But now, okay, I'm kind of surprised to hear my voice, a Razor. Okay, a Razor, that's actually interesting. The only problem I have is, like, who is the Razor stealing damage off? I mean, Nature's Prophet, okay, that's one option. Shadow Fiend will be quite elusive. Maybe we even see a Shadow Plate or anything like that. Slaughter is just too fast, he can break it, as well as the IO just tethering out. Dazzle maybe. Let's see. I mean, a Razor is quite a decent pick. I think the hero is underplayed, and he's getting quite some cancerous when he is having, of course, the Arcanum Scepter as well as the Refresher, because that would add like corrosive breath. We have the Master Open Wards as well as a Razor with a double ultimate on buildings. That's quite some heavy building damage, but getting there, that's the question. So Kompas Gaming, they have some gank heavy setup here, and let's see what your family is doing and at what point they also start. Either way, and now I have to get it together. We have Unstable here on the Dazzle on the Dire side. So they are actually Dire. They're playing a Dire Shadow Fiend. I don't like it at all, but Kompas Gaming, they seem to be very, very confident about this. So let's see how a Dire Shadow Fiend actually works out. We have Artes here playing the Slaughter, heading towards the safe lane. We have Jet, of course, in the mid on the Shadow Fiend, and then the two last ones, Gorak here, playing the Nature's Prophet. He's gonna start in the off lane. Let's see if he's rotating jungle, if there's too much heat in the lane. And Kilik, of course, playing the IO. Beep beep. He has no wards. Who actually got the wards? Oh, it is Unstable. Has to do all the work. He's carrying both the sentry wards, spending all the money there. Your family on the other side, they did 4-man gank train, trying to find something, but not successful whatsoever. So they're just heading back to the lane. And now, well, it comes. We have Flado here playing the Razor, and then last time I was reading the name as it is here right now, it's 2 for 1, but actually this is Psyche, if I'm not mistaken. Psyche. So, and well, then we have Kranich, of course, here playing the DK, and who am I missing? Yeah, Mega King, that is Raid. Raid. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Right or Raid? I just call him Raid, like as in not raiding, but Raid with like E, G, D, Raid. I think that makes sense. Maybe I'm even pronouncing it wrong. Either way, we have the Fury in here, of course, trying to go for a side pull at the moment. Oh, Doom, you missed it. But now, oh my god, I think it's dying. It's dying. Oh god, Gorak. But now he's going for a manual pull here, so he's trying a creep skip here, but the Doom won't care too much. He has, of course, the Devour, already got a tree there, and now he can just go for the last hit. The only problem is, okay, he will lose one under the tower. That's not too optimal. And, yep, Cure here, or Kure, like, is the last one I actually forgot to introduce, playing the Shadow Shaman. And, yep, I think, if I remember correctly, last time he had some pro initiations. So, either way, 600 views for this JDL Tiebreaker, that's definitely something. So let's see how this is going. I'm definitely looking forward. There's approximately 500 Czech people here in the chat, which makes it kind of hard to read anything out of it. I mean, I understand here and there some words, but yeah. Anyway, no time for that anyway, because we have to focus on the game. Looking at the game, well, it's actually quite interesting what KBG is doing here. I mean, of course, we have the Dazzle here with a sort of dual lane strat with the Nature's Prophet, but that doesn't really make any sense. In the meantime, of course, we have the Doom doing his own pulls right now. He's eating through here directly, so yeah, that's the creep wave, but he didn't get them entirely. Now he got them. But yeah, the Dazzle just looking around. I don't know, he didn't get the Sentry Ward anywhere, so didn't want to block the jungle. And here top, there's some pinks coming out. Oh, and I think we have to first go on Cure, and there is actually... Oh, that's interesting. It's at least some harass damage on Artes. Oh, actually, with the Razor coming in, there is the Plasma Field, and there is the first blood for your family. Perfect. Perfectly done. I actually thought it's not enough. Like, when I thought his Thunderstrike coming out, I was like, yeah, okay, that's level 1. Then I saw the Shackles, and I was like, yeah, oh, this is a huge chunk of harass damage. But then the Razor, Vlado reacting fast, coming in. He stole some damage, which wasn't even necessary, but of course the Plasma Field, even though it's just level 1, it was enough. And I think your family just wants to put 1 plus here on top of it, because we have a smoke heading towards mid. Jet has to be hell of careful here that this is not ending up very badly for him. There is a ward, but right now they're still protected by the smoke. But let's see. Oh, he's going back in the lane, and that means does the Rasta actually get the range? There is... Oh, I can't believe it. He was missing. He was missing like... that was a centimeter. And yes, for us Europeans, I can talk in metric system. That was like just some millimeters actually missing from the Shackle range. That would have been an easy kill, because we would have had like the Dragon Tail and of course the Brief Fire level 2, as well as of course the Disruptor, just doing some random damage there on top. So too bad they didn't get this done. How is the Doom actually doing? We have Doom here on an 11-2, but the Furion actually 16 and 5. So this dual lane or dual off lane actually works out. Also, Artes finding quite some farm, 6-1 for the fact that he's against the tri-lane and shouldn't be too close at any point. He also in the mid now, the Wisp just saying hello to chat. And, well, that also brings the DK a bit under pressure. So I actually like what Kompas Gaming is doing here. So they have to get the most out of their tri-lane. Otherwise this is really bad, because the Doom is not getting too impressive farm. And, yeah, this Nature's Prophet in combination of with the Shadow Fiend, this is gonna be quite a nuisance, to be honest. Oh well. I mean, looking at the assets at the moment, the Doom 13-2, DK 15-3, and like the Furion and the Shadow Fiend just skyrocketing in CS, and I don't see it stopping. That's the biggest problem. I really don't see it stopping at all. There's also the permanent harass now. They go for the right clicks directly after the poison touch. Now he has to use Scorched Earth. That's exactly what they want. They want to bait out the Scorched Earth. So he's just, yeah, when he comes back and he doesn't have it ready, that makes him very, very vulnerable. Like this ward here, by the way, this ward is doing so much work at the moment for KPG. There has been no dewarding, unfortunately, by oh god, I forgot already. Psyche, now I got it. But yeah, the problem is they see everything. They even see here our Rasta being there, and Artes is just saying hello. Oh, there's this smash in the face, no random bash. So the Slithering Crush actually doing quite some damage, especially when it's already level 3. And, well, with a random bash, that would have been even dangerous for Curate there. And now we have, yeah, we have exactly what I've been talking about, like the stacking for Shadow Fiends with the Wisp here. They do it only on the big camp here, on the dire side. If you were Radiant, then it would be much better, because you had actually two camps you could access, which is definitely better. But oh well, let's see how's it going. The problem is, like, on 2 lanes my family is really inactive, let's say it like this. There is too bad. The Disruptor went for a 1-1-1 build, which I don't like. He could have had already 2 points in Klims, which, yep, would have been useful to get Artes back under the tower, and then Vlado could have just started draining damage. But now Artes is actually going aggressive there. Oh, there's the crush onto, and the Nature's Prophet is coming in. So Disruptor is definitely going down. Now Vlado is maybe doing some damage. There is 1 right click needed, but now he gets 2 hits by the tower, 3 even, and this is of course getting him into quite some trouble. There is a Salve coming out. It won't get interrupted by anything. Maybe the Spirits now chasing? No. But we have of course Nat here with the Invisibility Rune, and they're trying something. Now maybe we have anything here bottom. No, the Disruptor is just coming along for the fast Salve, and Jet is also just heading towards mid again. This ward here, also something I like. It's a typical CIS Russian ward. Very aggressive behind the tower, giving you exactly a vision of what's there to come, who's rotating in, do I have to be afraid, and he sees everything right now, the Furion. He doesn't have to go back, it's all easy. Furion, by the way, right now, of course, level 6 Wrath of Nature could also help, with some global presence. We're 7 minutes in. It's 1-1. Both teams kind of equal when it comes to at least some of the farm, but there's this tendency which is pointing towards KPG at the moment. So Kompas Gaming on 2 lanes, they definitely, yeah, it's favoring them. So we just have to hope that the Razor is actually pulling what Family is, yeah, trying to achieve with him. Because the DK, well, he's like 24 CS behind, which is of course partially because of the camps in the mid. They themselves, they don't stack. I mean, I actually like it when you stack for a DK as well. Like as soon as you have level 6 and brief fire, you can even start farming those camps. Right now, for example, you could go and stack it and then just go back to your lane as soon as it's pushed out. So he's kind of missing that, and with the brief fire it's also easy farm. It's at least nice to get like here and there 10, 15, 20 CS like in those side camps. I think you should utilize them, but yep, my family here decides they don't want to miss anything on the lane. They want to have this presence. Like, oh, I have a crush here. Oh my goodness, and this is so much damage on Kiilstofte there, and well, IO going down in return. Now there will be a crush again, so Vlado, there is definitely a problem. Just 2 raises, and of course Gorak helping with the right clicks. In the end, it's a 2-for-1 trade, and only a Wisp going down, which is something you can always do. A Wisp is there to feed. It's pretty much the same like Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden just has to be there. And well, this Fire Breath actually missing on Kiilstofte. That's too bad. Oh, but there's the stun. Too bad. If the pre-fire would have hit before, I think he would have managed maybe something, but without the pre-fire hitting here. But do we have a dive? No, actually amplified damage here on the Rasta, so they have at least vision of what's going on. Now he has just the mana to actually get it back. They try to push the tower net here. The cliff is actually coming out. Oh, but in the meantime, of course, Crunch is doing some damage at least to the tower, but that's quite insignificant in comparison to Furion and Net with 36 souls here. This is already Necromastery level 4. Therefore, this tower is going down. The first tier 1 tower and a 2-3 standing at 9 minutes. So I don't think this game will last forever. Like both teams, yeah, they're heading towards, yeah, an early finish. A fast gold advantage early on should secure either team here a win, but who it is at the moment, it points towards Kompas Gaming. Like they have 2 in the net worth high up there, especially Net is 1.5k above the DK, and the Furion also farming absolutely fine. Vlado with his death, well, he lost quite a lot. Well, the funny thing is, like when you look like sometimes like sideways and everything, the amplified damage ultimate looks just a bit like Eye of the Storm. And therefore I was like, what's going on there? But either way, the problem about the Doom here is at the moment that, well, he has no mana. That's the problem. He is going for the Midas. Like, it really looks like it. 2k, or maybe this is a Blink Dagger Doom, which we also see sometimes, but I think he should bank on the long game here, go for Midas, because a Doom without Midas is actually falling behind in farm quite often. Then again, an early Blink Dagger here at what, 11 minutes or so would also be nice, but no, it is a hand of Midas. So yep, the Doom, he will catch up there as well with the farm, but of course he has a lot of catching up to do, because it's 3.4k, therefore, yeah, that is a lot of Midas uses till you actually get there where you want to be. And Net in the meantime, well, he's rushing directly BKB, absolutely standard build on the Shadow Fiend, and therefore, yep, not much else to do. Like sometimes we see actually Shadow Fiends, especially for what he's doing right now, like going in the jungle, getting a Morbid Mask, like just a casual 900 gold Morbid Mask, just to farm those stacks. But then again, he's bottle crawling, so he can race them away, and it's fine for him at least. Let's see, Vlado actually rotated now here in the safe lane. We have, okay, Nature's Prophet already starting here to farm the Ancients. I mean, he has 3 points in Nature's Call. Actually, it's a quite interesting build. Like 3 points in Teleportation, 3 points in Nature's Call, so not maxing out either. And also very interesting is that the Furion is gonna be the mech carry here. So we have the Hand of Midas as well as the Face Boots already for the Nature's Prophet, which is 100% standard build so far. But when it comes to the mech, you don't see that too often that the Furion is actually the mech carrier for a team. But this mech will come out early. We have it in approximately, well, let's see what we got. I mean, he got the recipe and everything, buckler. So yeah, it's 500 gold, not even. So 400 gold, and we actually have a Mac already on KPG, and this is a 13 minutes Mac. If they go for a team fight, they also have now the initiation with the Slaughter getting the Blink Dagger. This is looking very dangerous for family. They have to be super careful, really careful. Now we have a Crush initiation, a Global Presence. I think, do we have Relocate already? Yes, the IO is level 6, so therefore we have really Global Presence. That means here we see a Freeman push pretty much coming out. Jet even with a double damage drone. This is very dangerous, and if they want to fight, there will be the Relocate. So I think your family has to drop this tower, and I think they will as well. There's no cliff to use anyway, and net will just secure more net worth. Or Jet. Why am I saying net? Oh, I casted too much joinDOTA there. There we have a player called net, but this is Jet. Oh well. Well, in the mid at least they went for a trade here with the Mass Serpent wards, but still, there's nothing that can stop KPG at the moment from just, yeah, holding on. They can go raises on the creep wave incoming. The next creep wave is coming, as well as the trees here. Only level 3 though, but yeah, they have still exactly what we've been talking about. Look at those two. They're just waiting. They're just waiting for your family to engage those 3 here. As soon as they do, there will be the Relocate, and it will be a disaster. But your family, they don't even want to fight. They just don't want to fight at the moment, and for a good reason. They know they're behind in farm, in levels and everything. So we actually have to see what's happening. Oh, and we have a go on the IO. Wow, how did that actually happen? And now, oh my god, Kranich gets the TP out. Yes, he will manage, but of course they are trying to chase Korra here, and he's so dead. It's not even funny how dead he is. The Crush is just finishing him off, and now, oh my god, Mega King. Oh my god, he just got raced away, and the Racer also dying in the Requiem of Souls death animation. That is very unlucky. So Jet actually taking 2 people with him. That's really unfortunate. So in the end, we have the Dazzle getting away with pretty much 0 HP due to Shallow Crave to fight at the same time, and the Shadow Fiend taking 2 people at the same time as well. Now, whoa, that was a fast Blink Dagger initiation, escape by Artis here. The Dragon Knight popping his ultimate, also amplified damage of course on him. You have the vision of what's going on. Not too optimal. 4-6 now in the 14th minute, and we have the first glimpse in the crafts already. 2k experience for KPG, and when it comes to gold, well, we're already heading towards the 4k mark. As I said, family, they have to start farming better and utilizing what they have. The problem is, look at what's going on, guys, here. There, we already have a Roshan. There is 4 people now investing this, and they have everything they need. They have, how many people do Baller Crow actually here? That's 2. That's, yeah, that's the Wisp. Oh, actually, we also have like the life steal already on Jet here. So that was a very fast and easy Roshan. And now we see at least Kranich maybe baiting something out. I mean, the Disruptor is showing up now as well. He's coming in for the last hit, just like that. He's going for Tranquil Boots. That's also an interesting approach. But now we just had a super fast go on the Doom. He just got found. That was too fast to cast. Like, that was even with Relocate. This ward. No, which ward actually scouted it out? I have no idea how they got the vision and why they used Relocate. Doesn't even matter. He goes down. So make that 4-7, 16 minute. And KPG, they know they have the better fight at the moment. So they are just pushing. There's just here Vlado, of course. He's the mech carrier, starting with a casual Orca Club into a BKB. Now both sides actually use the cliff. We have here the Master Serpent wards. They will take care of the tower. But at some point, guys, my Czech friends, you have to start fighting, because KPG won't stop. When they got your tier 2 towers, nothing will hold them back. And actually, oh, we have the initiation here on Vlado. There will be this crowd, but yeah, Artis is at least outside, but Net, oh, Jet is a lot. He's not dying now. Do we have a Doom? Yeah, Doom actually got the cast, and oh, Jet, that is perfect. The Aegis is down, and actually, oh, they get Gorak here. There has to be, yeah, the tower is finishing him off, and now Jet, the BKB, the Requiem of Soul. Oh, this really hurts. Now Artes actually came in as well, but the DK just popping his BKB as well. Like, Shallow Crave will help Jet here for just a while, but there has to be some hits. Requiem of Souls going down 6-8, make that Yeah, make that even 7-8 because there's a nice glimpse on the Wisp and unstable. He is just TPing out. That's the best thing he can do. Artes, of course, with a Blink Dagger Rush, you don't have too much HP, so he had to go out very, very fast. And what's even more interesting, we have Gorak here. He bought back for this, so that's even a lot gold for KPG lost, besides, of course, losing the heroes. They also have a buyback, which is a lot of net worth lost for the Nature's Prophet. Suddenly, we don't find him on position 2 anymore, we find him on position 4, but of course, he can work up his way very, very fast. There's 20 seconds for the next Midas, and the funny thing is he didn't even use Wrath of Nature last fight. That is quite a surprise, because I think with Wrath of Nature he could have ticked over the Razor, but well, I guess he didn't come to it. I mean, he got glimpsed back in the Static Storm, died right after. He was still busy running away, but I mean, he was 100% dead. He was, what, at 30 HP and the tower following him. Maybe he was waiting for Shallow Crave or something. All hopes on Shallow Crave from the Dazzle, but it didn't really work out. So either way, make that 7-8, and we have to look at the graphs how that actually translates into XP. And look at this, like family striking back, almost a flat line now. With gold, well, it's just like a small intermezzo, but now it's stagnant again around the 2k mark. Still, we have a lot of fourth and back, and we have a lot of farm intense heroes. Like so far, Jet here on the Shadow Fiend, he's doing quite a nice job. I mean, he found all his starter farm, the Requiem of Souls, last time and this time as well, doing quite some work. The DK is quite behind, and what is he going for? Is this Halberd? After the BKB directly into a new Oku club that smells like Halberd. I don't think Sanga Yasha on a DK. That build is really old and barely anyone plays it anymore, but let's see. Let's see what's coming. Well, the Doom is, I don't know, he's not making me happy, I have to say that. I mean, now he already started with Alpha Wolf, which is interesting because usually you don't see people picking that up. Like at this point of the game, I guess a Shockwave, for example, would be nice, like especially as a counter push tool, as a tool to do nice AoE damage. I mean, it's 100 damage for 100 mana, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or was it even more mana, 150 mana? But it doesn't matter, like you get a lot of damage off, and now Gorak is maybe the goal. No, actually they glimpse back Artes here, the Slaughter, and there are the Shackles. They want to go, yes, just by right clicks and everything. Using those Mass Serpent Wards, okay, I think that is a bit overkill. And Kompas Gaming at the same time, they just trade very fair here. That is Artes for tier 2 tower. I think that's a trade you can make. Now they will also pressure the tier 3 tower, of course, and the Dragon Knight getting the tower as well. So 2 towers down, plus Artes. Like, in the end, it favors, of course, my family. Then again, my family, they lost already some towers. I mean, some towers. Pretty much every tower, except for this little brave one. And it's, no, it's not the... it's not the tower of Obelix and Asterix. It is the last tier 2 tower here bottom. But it's resilient. It's still there. It's holding. So everything is good. I'm wondering what the Doom is going for. Okay, never mind. That question was just answered. He's going for a flats, and of that I'm a big fan. But Jet here in the mid, oh god, he can kill the Disruptor so easy. And there is no, but he's coming alone. Okay, he's coming alone. Artes is coming manually in, but now they find themselves suddenly in a Static Storm, so they get the return kill on the Wisp, and oh, Flado is now stealing so much damage. Unfortunately, they have no damage whatsoever against a BKB. TP out. So in the end, it's a support for a support trade. It's too bad, like Artes was so close to being in the kinetic field, stuck there as well. If that would have been the case, he would have died and would have made a 2-for-1 trade. But this way, it's a 1-1 trade. It's just fair enough, I guess. And now we have Kranich here. Well, Unstable already running back. The Nature's Prophet, just doing what Nature's Prophets do. They just push somewhere else if you come. He is going for a Maelstrom build, as it looks like. Yes, he just finished his Maelstrom. And well, let's see. I mean, the Maelstrom is really nice because you can split out so easily. Plus, of course, the earlier you have Maelstrom, the better it scales. Like the magical damage and the chain lightning, even where the range was buffed twice. It's quite sick actually. And oh, we have a go here on Unstable. Is there any follow-up? Oh, with the Mass Serpent Wards. Here, just going ham, and there he's going down by the Ether Shock. A nice That was perfect. But Artes is coming in. And Courier, do you manage it out? No! He's getting the proc. That is so unfortunate. Now, there is at least, yeah, Static Storm preventing him from doing anything else. And they make it a 2-for-1 trade. But, oh my god, the Shadow Fiend is just coming in. But they focus the Wisp at the moment. 6 seconds. 5. You're dead. And now Vlado stealing all the damage. The IO actually got denied by the Ancients. I can't believe it. But Jet is just going down. But the Requiem Souls damage and Gorek there just killing off the Disruptor. So really unfortunate, but still, in the end, this is a 4-for-2 trade. It's not too bad, like what Family is doing here. They even take the residual Ancient off. Like the only downside of this fight, of course, was the Wisp getting denied by the Ancient. So he was really lucky there. But I don't know why KPG just came in one by one. I mean, first they lose the Dazzle. Then Artes goes alone in because he thinks he can sneak easy kill on the Rasta. He was very lucky with the Bash, I have to say. This was a level 4 Bash, and if it wasn't a Bash, I think the Rasta would have managed it out. Like a 4-staff on Disruptor, I think that should have been a item, because 4-staffing him away from the Crush, that would have made a difference in this fight. But they're not going for it, unfortunately. We have, what are they going for? Like here we have a casual Orca Club. Like, could be a step into Arcanum Scepter, could be a BKB, but then again, BKB Disruptor, why the hell? But, let's see. We have Arcane Boots, nothing else so far on the Shadow Shaman. But yeah, Family striking back. 13-11, here in the 24th minute. And now, I need a sip of tea, because my voice is already meh. Perfect. Lemon tea. I love it. By the way, in the Czech Republic, there is there's also this sort of lemon tea which is in a liquid state, but damn it, no chit chat here because they already go for unstable. But yeah, they're not gonna get him. But Roshan is up there and Doom is in the back with the invisibility rune. There is oh my goodness, look at this. The ward is not getting spotted out. And I think KPG, they know. Artes just went in. Master rewards are going down, helping with the Roshan. I mean, they have to relocate. Unstable has to come there. Artes has to come there. Roshan, half HP. They have to hurry up if they want to contest. Nope, they won't contest. Or will they? Maybe. I don't know. Unstable now going back. There's the Nature Trap. And yes, Roshan is going down for my family. This is of course good. I mean, they have no master weapon wards for the next fight. Now this tower is gonna get some damage here by the trees, maybe even in deny range, but at least, yeah, families getting some gold, getting some experience, and securing the Aegis. And the Aegis went to, the winner is Vlado on the Razor. Obviously, I thought, yeah, maybe they consider something else, but Artes is initiating but missing his stun, and now they try to come into Curia. Oh my goodness, he couldn't use anything else there, so the Aegis already down. That is really bad news. But oh my god, Jet has been doomed directly. Now Zypronix is just being focused by Artes. He's getting the kill, probably flew because of the BKB, but when his BKB finished, no, are you kidding me? Perfect timing here on the Crush, so Jet is the only one who actually died here in the end. That is very unfortunate. So Doom actually gets the Jet Slaughter. Yep. This was a bad fight for family. Like a real bad fight. Like even the Rasta buying back, like trying to chase something. This Crush here by Artes, it couldn't have been better timing. This timing was just insanely good. He's coming directly out of the BKB into the Crush on 2 people. They could have stayed back a bit there, I guess. Like Rasta, like he knew that eventually, like he will Crush a second time. So maybe keeping some range here, and that would have been a better decision. But let's see what they find. I think they're gonna find Artes, and there is, oh yeah, instant hacks, instant stun, even Master Serpent wards. Like this Rasta is not joking around. Oh my god, he used, oh my god, Wisp, he tried to save Artes. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Let's see. Oh, there we go, instant stun. The Dragon Tail saying hello, and now, yep, even the shackles needed for it. The Wisp actually quite tanky. Yeah, he is. And KPG going for mass BKB gaming. Like, who does not have a BKB? That's not a question. Oh, there's a Sprout here to block. There is no Doom yet, but there's a Shivas he can use now. He is slowed, no Sprout, so he can Doom him if he wants to. Yes, he wants to. And there is the level def. Now he just has to follow him, getting some right clicks in. There's not anyone near to deny him, so all he does is at the moment just playing around with the Doom, buying some time. Or actually, are you kidding me? He's juking him! He's juking him! Doom, what did you do? What did you do? Why you do this to me? That was very unfortunate. Like, the Nature's Prophet surviving here with 50 HP. Wow. Why you do this to me? I was sure he is dying. I was so sure he's dying. It was a really close deal, but Jesus Christ. Just one more hit, or maybe even the Shiva's God came back. Oh, I don't know. So this is really unfortunate. That's a Doom out for Nature's Prophet, who should have died there, of course, but he's not getting it through. He's coming back, just farming as nothing, like nothing happened, and he's also coming back with a Necrophy. So there's also a lot of pushing power coming out by KBG now. And we actually have now a Blink Initiation on the Doom. Oh my god, but first we have a go here on Gore. This time, no, this time it still won't work by Flado. Oh, Flado's still fighting for it. Artes trying to get the bashes, and the bashes are coming through, even through the BKB. He's trying to get Gora, and he actually gets him, so that's at least a 1-for-1 trade. In the meantime, Doom just try to get out. The problem is that the Necro unit is disabling still his dagger. Now he can blink. He has to blink. And there we go. But Artes is the problem. He is, of course, so tanky, sprinty, whatsoever. Now, Doom trying to hide. He's trying to TP out, but the crush is gonna hit him. And there, bye-bye. That is unfortunate. So make that a 2-1 trade. The only good thing, of course, in the meantime, we have the family pushing here already in the mid tier 2. So trying to do some damage control. Mass weapon wards are out. And there's even a pause by Flado. He's like, wait. Who gets the last hit here on the tower? All the guesses. Wait, is he swinging? Is DK swinging here with his sword already? Disrupted. There's one projectile. He's swinging his sword. I think Rasta is out of the race. Like, go, post in chat right now. I mean, I see it anyway with delay, but who gets the last hit? Who gets the damn last hit? I say it's Rasta, because of the Master Serpent Awards. Rasta, DK, or Disruptor. 3 candidates. Vote. Now. Oh, see? We have 2 minutes for toilet. So it's all good, guys. Vote. I want to see hero names in the chat right now. Who's gonna get the last hit on this tower? Is it gonna be DK? The Dragonite? Is it gonna be the Shadow Shaman, the Egyptian Mummy with the Mass Serpent Wards, or the Disruptor, Mr. Thrall from the World of Warcraft lore? The tower is on 69 HP. Consider carefully what's gonna happen. The Mass Serpent Wards are firing. He's lifting already his sword. We have a projectile flying by the Disruptor. And I think the Rasta himself is out of race. But yeah, Mass Serpent Wards. So I want to see votes. I want to see good votes there in the chat. Well, in the meantime, we have a look at what Jet, Unstable, and Artes is doing here. Artes doing so far a good job. Like, I mean, he's doing what a Slaughter is supposed to do, being a very nuisance with nice initiations. I mean, so far he actually missed only 1 stun. And with the bashes, he was quite lucky. We saw that once on the Rasta. We saw that now on the Razor. Flado actually not getting all the damage through because of those bashes. Jet, well, he's farmed. He's got them farmed. 15k on a Shadow Fiend. And even if he's dying, he's recovering instantly. And of course, he has all the help in the world. Typical CIS Dota with a Dazzle IO combination. I mean, he got all the babysit he wants to. And let's see. Well, Kilik. Well, he's actually going for a BKB. I can't believe that. But sure, why not? I mean, he's under focus all the time. Like the DK, for example, going for him. So, let's see. But yeah, we have the go, and now... Oh, who's getting the last hit? It was the Dragonite. Damn it. I was betting on the Rasta there. I was betting on the Rasta. Jesus. But I see the chat. Well, now everybody... So, oh, someone is saying DK. Yep, you have been right. Shout out to Funny Check and Clorky and Dietrich. Like, you all been right. They say all DK. Oh, someone said Disruptor and someone says Shaman. See, I'm not the only one who guessed Shaman. Oh, and someone said creep, and I miss a kill here in the meantime. The Disruptor trying to ward, and we actually see Artes getting an easy kill here on the Disruptor while I'm reading chat. That was, of course, bad timing. But either way, make that 17-16. Family losing, like, their nice kill advantage they have. We have to have a look in the graph. In the meantime, Family still having a 2.5 K XP advantage, but when it comes to gold, yeah, KPG is very efficient. We have still 1000 lead for them. With the next kill, of course, a bit more. But let's see. I mean, in the mid, do we have maybe a go on Artes? He's so sprinty. It's just insane. A 503 movement speed. Someone said in chat, Slark is gonna come in and deny the tower. You all been wrong. You all been wrong. All the people who said DK is gonna get it. You were right. So let's see. But what's the battle plan of KPG as well? I mean, if you look at the heroes and everything, I think both, of course, have some decent late game potential. But the problem is we have a Razor and a DK Doom transitioning into more and more damage, more and more tankiness. Of course, all that works out, but well, actually, do we have a go here? Oh, the Dragon Knight. This is a position you don't want to be in. Maybe there's a Sprout. There's only the Dazzle, but of course they have to relocate. Kranish, you have to get out of here, otherwise there is a huge problem. And Artes coming in, there's the stun, and look at the damage. He's just melting, and there was a glimpse away. I think it got Jet here, but he doesn't care because there is the Wisp. And he should have probably gotten the Wisp. Oh, there's a kinetic field, but he's just TPing out. But what is the Wisp doing? What the hell? And what the hell? What the hell? Why do you hex the tree? Why you do that? I don't know, that was some nice misclick here coming up by our Shadow Shaman. But I also think KPG didn't plan on taking out Artes there. He just managed to get a double stun. They had two people to follow up, and suddenly the Wisp here, Kilik, is taking out Artes on like probably one of the best opportunities of this game so far to actually make a right call, as in going for the fight here, winning it, going for a tier 3 tower. But no, he decided to go out with Artes. But yeah, also the misplay of Rasta prevented then my family from just, you know, turning it around. So 32 minutes and we have a 17-17 game. And Shadow Fiend, well, just getting such a fast kill on Doom. I just saw them coming in from top, and I thought like, yeah, okay, they're gonna be fine in the next seconds. But now, oh god, there's already the weave, there's the relocate, there is the Sprout on Flado, there's the stun, and now the right clicks. He's using BKB. Oh, he's actually, no, he's not surviving. There is the Doom coming in, but now he's absolutely standing alone. There is a Doom still on Jet, but Jet is just getting babysitted. Kranish is still here, and the Master of Awards doing quite some damage. He is going down. That's of course also a dominating streak. Like, the Slaughter just getting away with murder again, so he's just escaping. Make that in the end just a 3-for-1 trade. Not the most optimal one, I have to say. It's, oh well. And to be honest, I actually like what Artes is doing here. He's just snacking away the supports. Like, while they go for like a common enemy when it's about the initiation, as soon as as like hell is breaking loose and the fight is going on, like the Slaughter doesn't care anymore about Doom or DK or whatsoever. He lets Jet to this. He's just going directly for the supports. He's just snacking away with all the like duration he has on the BKB. Going for the Rasta, going for the Disruptor. It's like the third time he goes for those kills, and I mean, it actually works for him. Like, he gets so much gold and everything. He's working on an AC. And actually, yep, he just needs the recipe. Let's have a see. I mean, the Nature's Prophet now, well, he finished his Mjolnirs, obviously. And let's see what else we're coming out here. I'm just going in that menu because it's more convenient, because I'm a lazy ass, born like that. So either way, we have Jet, of course, he's going for ultimate orb. So do we see some heavy Eye of Skadi coming in? That would be, of course, yeah, quite some stats he gains. Roshan still needs a couple seconds there to come back. Well, the Disruptor didn't make any item progress whatsoever. I mean, he got a Staff of Wizardry now, so the whole thing is Aghanim Scepter, so he's hoping for Static Storm, preventing, for example, Jet to go into the BKB. And to be honest, in a team like KPG that goes for massive BKBs all the time, Why not? The problem with Doom is like Doom is still not tanky enough. I mean, he got like 2 items already that boost his armor, but still like that he went for the blink dagger, but so far we didn't see it. Like his Doom was also kind of well effed up. And look at this goddamn sneaky rat. He is just pushing already, and there is even the relocate. They have to use the cliff. Or do they use the cliff? They use the cliff at 26 HP. Are you kidding me? Like when the cliff runs out, the Necros will get it. Yes, Nature's Prophet. He's the happy one, and Cure trying to do something, but they might turn around. Oh, actually, there is the hacks. There will be the shackle. This time he doesn't do it on a train. It is on the Furion. So, but still, it's a tier 3 tower for Furion. That's a trade you can make anytime, and space is created for exactly this. Roshan happening right now, and look at this amplified damage, minus 21. This is just nuts. Minus 21. Oh god, that was weave. There was weave as well. What did the no wait, this was Presence of the Dark Lord. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that was so much minus armor. That Roshan, this poor guy. Like Roshan needs to be, I don't know what level to actually outlast this minus armor. So there's a huge combination. KPG still playing the 6.8 meta here with mass minus armor. I actually love it. And it's insane. I mean, if you think about it, like you can remove the entire armor of anyone here. That's the biggest problem. Even Doom with 23. I mean, alone amplified damage is minus 20. You have 6 from the Presence of the Dark Lord, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 6 here. And then we have, of course, this nice ability as well. Weave, which is a lot of armor reduced as well over time. But alone the first tick would already be enough. And the Doom does not have a single armor. Let's actually see how much does the Decay have by now. Well, he has a bit more, but still, like, on top of that, there's also the AC now coming. So alone the Slaughter is bringing minus 25 armor already. So if there's Weave or the Shadow Fiend around, also DK is having 0 armor whatsoever. And you see it with the right clicks. It is working. It is just working. Like all these passes, plus items, plus of course the amplified damage, which is easy spammable all the time. It's just going easy for them. The right clicks, they are like you hitting a level 1 Wisp, pretty much. But either way, let's see what's happening further. I mean, KPG just farming the enemy jungle right now. And yeah, I think Family are in a very awkward position right now because they have to defend, they have to turtle out. And the problem is KPG, with their 2 like double global setup, they can just do whatever they want. Like they can go for any gank. Like for example, DK right now, he could be ganked any second right now. Jet would be here. Oh, actually, oh he he got the Ogre Frost Mage here for even ice armor. That's of course always nice. I remember that Cloud9 game with a triple ice armor. That was even funny. Oh, now, oh, the Wisp has to tell away, but Keelik, there is the stun on him. Now, oh, there's the right clicks. There is the BKB of the Wisp, and he's just chasing him. There is a Requiem of Souls. The Doom actually getting hit, but now, oh, he's dooming him after the Requiem of Souls. Okay, that's definitely interesting. So, Wisp is getting out, but Artes is coming in. Double stun here, and now it is just man fighting all the way. DK is definitely going down. I just talked about it, the amplified damage, and Gorik just got the kill on the Doom. My Family, they have to go back. Vlado, oh god, he's getting caught out. His TP not going through. And now the 2 supports are just trying to run. The Sprout actually not hitting, but Artes is there. Sprint for the win. There is the Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger right after. Crush is gonna hit. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Just in case the Furion TP'd ahead. And yeah, that's it. 4 down for My Family. And Disruptor, not even a TP. So he has to go the long way here. Now we have all the buybacks, of course, being used by Family. All the buybacks they have available. And it's only those 2. Like, that means no DK, no Shadow Shaman for this fight. And this is really bad news. Like, they focus here on the Rax. And look at this. Oh, Artes actually, like, he just did a random crush there at the Rax, of course. But it doesn't matter. Damage is done. The Rax are down. And My Family in a very weird position right now. I mean, top is unguarded here. The tower is missing, of course, because of this rat. It is just perfect what he's doing right now. And, well, in the mid, you have the entire other team pushing. So you have to fight on 2 fronts at the moment. and sooner or later there will also be another wave coming in, but I don't think we're gonna see even that much. Oh, there's so many BKBs now. This is the last fight pretty much. Vlado going all in. He's getting stunned, but this time, no, actually he was immune with the BKB, but he's not stealing anything. There is a cliff, and they at least get unstable, but at the same time the Furin is just munching through the racks, so they lost top, and now here's also another fight breaking loose here in the mid, and look at it, Vlado is going down. Kranich with the BKB, he's trying to focus shut down, but look at it, he doesn't do any damage. Now Disruptor, he's the next one to fall down by the Nature's Prophet, and is the DK, pretty much last man standing. Disruptor buying back, like here, oh my god, Shadow Shaman on the run, and Disruptor, he can't really do anything. He has even everything on cooldown, maybe here and there kinetic field, but look at this, Kranich, GG has to be called. But DK buying back like the last hope for anything. They want to put up at least a decent fight. Artes gets another nice initiation, and there we see the Disruptor going down. The last one to make this a complete nice fight would be Kranich, of course. And there we have the stun. Oh, there's the heals coming out. Dragon Knight actually getting one kill. And there we go. Team wipe for family. And I'm so sorry. You played well. It was equal for a long time, but certain mistakes and the laning not going too optimal. KPG, congratulations, you just won the game. Ta-da! Well, that was a hell of a game. 40 minutes, a lot of action, here and there some small mistakes, but overall it was a decent game. Nice fights, but I think they underestimated how much like physical damage is coming there along on KPG, and the dual strategy, like the dual lane strategy of KPG, worked out much better than Family's lineup. Like the Doom not having any crazy significant farm, and in the mid also the Wisp supporting the Shadow Fiend, so Kranich there couldn't get on top of the Shadow Fiend. And that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in. That was a lot of fun with you chatting and whatsoever. Like, I really hope we're gonna see more of your family in the next season of JDL. Like here, it actually, I think there should be one more game since they won the last tiebreaker, and this tiebreaker I'm not quite sure. There should be another one, but let's see how it's going. If there will be one, it won't include family, of course. I think it has to be Osliki versus Kompas Gaming, so they can just hope that Osliki is winning against KPG. That would bring a nice solution to this three-way tiebreaker, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not following the Division 2 that often, but let's see how it's going. Anyway, my name is Heflatv. I was casting solo. It wasn't planned to be like this, but I hope you still enjoyed it. Benji is still having some what the hell internet issues. Doesn't really matter. It was still fun. 40 minutes solo. That's not a big deal for me. Anyway, so if you like what we do here on Heflatv, then follow Heflatv 1, 2, as well as if you want to see me, for example, playing or promoting some other new games, testing out beta keys, etc., etc., then you can also follow my private channel on Heflatv at Twitch. And that's pretty much it. On Facebook and Twitter you always get the news, what games we are playing, casting, etc., etc. And of course on YouTube you can share the videos of your favorite team. Like this, for example, if you want to share the last victory of Family and for analysis purposes how they were beaten by Kompas here, then of course go to our YouTube, share it to your friends, give us some clicks and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and see ya. I'm gonna chat a bit with you guys in the, afterwards as well, so let's see what's going on there.